howdy y'all, Considerable Bulk here, doing something brand new. The brand new thing being, I've completely lost my voice, and we're trying to fumble through this as best as we can. I'm just going to grab my... I can't grab it, my arms are too short. I'll be right back. I've got to go round. Got to go round the table. There we go. Alright. Anyway, we are doing something brand new. It's considerable beginnings. And what does that mean? It means we're taking a game which people haven't played and helping them learn the game as best as we can. I'm not sure who's going to be providing that help and assistance, but as soon as we find someone qualified, then, you know, we might be in business. The game itself is Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. Yes, Ultimate Showdown. When you have ultimate in the title of a game, it usually means it is the final iteration. Yes, take that, MK. Anyway, welcome homes in the chat to Whitney, of course. First in, and she will most likely be last out. Petulant Panda, welcome home, the Pandaddy Prime. Welcome home to Ayrton von Richthofen, man of best name. I respect it. I massively respect it. Harpalarp, another one of Team Considerable's absolute very, very finest right there. Of the very, very finest, if you ask me. Iraklis, the legend of the swipe. How could we possibly say anything with... How can we possibly move on without mentioning that man's prowess? Stav is here again. Yes, he is. He's in the building. He's in the house. We are saved. Thank you very much for being here, Stav. And Edenian Keeks, good to see you, Keeks with cheeks. How's it going? And Mounty789, another one of Team Considerable's absolute finest right there. Stav, welcome home, sir. Keeks, welcome home, sir. There you go. And of course, welcome home, Officer. Evening, Officer. My voice, I don't know how long it's going to last. I only need it to last professionally because I'm going to be teaching a few classes. My voice only has to last professionally for another 24 years. But other than that, we should be okay. Right, so we're waiting for people to find their way into the gaming room. Okay, the plan is, the intention is I'm not going to play. I'm going to try and help people out with, you know what? I'm going to do it. Stav, are you going to do it? Are you going to join the room? Is that what you're going to do? Or are you going to take your clothes off? Is that, what are we? Context, Mr. Stavros, context. Right. And rolls a can of Pringles to the frog. And multitasking? Whitney. I respect it. I respect the hustle. But geez, time saving. I'm looking at the room. We've so far got myself and Iraklis in there. I was promised we were going to find other folk. Where are they? How is everybody today? I love naked men. Panda. I'm hungry. Must locate food. Sounds like you need to go in search of a snack, Whitney. Harpalarp has subscribed at tier 1 and has done now for 14 months. He is enjoying his bulkhead. Let's go, sir. What kind of bulkhead do you get for 14 months? I want to know now. I really want to know. Where do I see it? Oh, he's got the crown. He's the crown prince of the sub right there. Good man. Shout outs to Go Punk Yourself for the follow 3 days ago. Nothing but on point with my mentions. So 3 days ago, Go Punk Yourself, thank you for the follow. Panda, this minute, get on my level ups. 19-month subscriber, Petulant Pandaddy himself. is in the building, and thank you for the support, good sir. You are a legend among men. Men want to be you, women want to be with you. Some men also, as Keeks has just mentioned. Yes, indeed. We've got Callie in there. There we go. There we go. Harps, are you finding your way to... Are you booting up your PS4? Are you booting it up? These two trying to one-up each other. It's like when someone's older and you have to try and catch up with them. But the way you catch up with them is, you know, someone's got to die, and then, you know, then they can catch up. I'll join in a bit. Okay. Well, I shall switch to spectator mode after. What should I? No, I'll switch to spectator mode right now. Stav is here again with the sub. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the sub there. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Bulk, Mr. Stav. I hope you enjoy your bulkhead. They're all incredibly well crafted and made by Petulant Pandaddy himself. Look at that, the level 1 bulkhead in its own right. An amazing thing to see. It is a sight to behold, the level 1 bulkhead. Yes, it doesn't have all the feathers, but you know, it's level 1. Right, Callie Finnis, welcome home. Another one of Team Considerable's absolute finest right there. Just hold on tight, Callie. I'm just sorting stuff out, and I'm going to switch myself to spectator, and then we're going to jump on in. So let me switch to spectator, and then let's have you versus Iraklis, and then see how we get on. Right, okay, hype train, whatever that means. There we go. Goody gumdrops. So I am now a spectator in this thing. I'm a spectator in this team. Right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Hopefully you've got the banging tunes. All you have to do now is press OK, Callie. Press OK. Go for it, Callie. Go for it, good sir. Go for it, because I can switch anytime. Oh, miss. And the 100 bits. OM Ganesh. We get the bits as well. We have to pull up my... We've got bits from 100 bits from Petulant Pandaddy. I'm a massive noob though. I need to go into practice to remember my tings. Hey, we all do, bro. We all do. Callie, hit X. Callie, press X. Press X, Callie. Go for it, Callie. You and Iraklis get in there and get stuck in. Started to watch lots of Koi's stuff lately. Nice. Niceu. What do I got over there? Yeah, it looks like a handbag. It isn't. It's just a shopping bag. Goody gumdrops. Callie, press X. Where are you? Callie, press X. Oh my goodness. Okay, Panda. I don't know how we're going to contain the excitement that is kicking off right now. But Panda has given out 5 gift subs: Wailing Man, Whitney, Full Cup Bounce, Sinistars, and Callie Finnis. Enjoy your respective bulkheads as we get into the first match. Iraklis versus Callie. I knew Callie was going to go for Vanessa. Okay, let's see what they've got. I think this might be Callie's first ever match. Looking around, trying to get a feel for the movement is Callie right now. Iraklis harassing with a couple of pokes. Right, okay, we've got to move. That's a good start. Come on, Callie, hit some buttons. That's it, hit those buttons. Vanessa enjoys hitting buttons. You found a good one in KK right there. Yeah, that always finishes low. That's the arcade, the 1993 arcade classic. Punch, 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 low kick. Okay, we found the throw button. Beating some respect in this man's mad oriental chef. Oh, he just nicked it. Is this a new mobile game? Yes, it's from the developers of Genshin Impact. Indeedy. Right, come on, Callie. Press some more buttons, bro. Press some more buttons. Good. Okay, we got him up against this incredibly well-made wall. Oh, but we've switched the sides. We found how to sidestep and managed to put ourselves in the corner. Look at those background graphics. I know, right? You could imagine it being like a Warzone map, couldn't you, Panda? Like popping up from behind that rock to snipe a sheep or something like that. Mac and cheese sounds good. I haven't eaten today. I haven't eaten since yesterday. Time up again. Boom. Heracles here. Not only a master of the swipe, but also of his health bar. Oh, doing the twicky stuff is Heracles. Right, big launch. Kind of a combo. That's what we like to see. We like to see kind of combos. Improvisation station here from the Vietnamese Tinder legend. But fighting back is Callie's Vanessa. Trying to find anything that's going to combo into something. Boom! First blood to Heracles. Right, Callie, can you hear me? Let me see, where are you? Where are you, my friend? Callie Finis, can you hear me? Bob, bob, bob. Right. How do you block? Yes, I can hear. Alright, Callie, start with double tapping to dash. So you know how to dash. You've played fighting games a million times before. Try double tapping to dash around the area. Also, sidestepping is a good idea. As soon as you get your poke, try a sidestep. That's always a good plan. Into or out of the screen, it doesn't matter which way. You'll get a feel for which way you should be stepping for certain moves, but don't get bogged down in those details. Look at that, he's already gained experience on his experience bar down there. Heracles happy to showboat, flipping around. The angry Oriental chef. Right, there we go. We're getting some much more movement there from Callie. And the sidestep, getting into the side. Heracles finding the block button though, sorting that back out. Changing professions from chefery to chiropractory in an instant. Oh, tackle that man. Press a throw button. When you tackle him, press a throw button. Truth or fabricated truth? Sounds interesting. Okay, big kick. Lovely. Right, in terms of your buttons, you've got punch, kick and block. If you want a big punch, you do punch plus kick together. If you want a big kick, you do kick plus block together. Whoa! Let's go! Let's go! Offense rampant. I'm about to get my train badge. Let's go, train. Let's go, train. You received a level 2 hype train emote. Let's go! Oh my goodness, Panda. The Pandaddy. The hero of Verdansk. Right, Heracles trying to use built-in evasion for his 70-year-old Kung Fu master. Callie just wants to try and poke and get in there. Is it here? Yes, we've got it. We've got it. We've got the level 2. Boom, boom. Choo, choo. Choo, boom, chicka, wah, wah. Right, come on, Callie. Move around more. That's it. Oh, don't get kicked in the chin. That's always a problem. Hui, hui, hui. Nice. Hua. Get tossed. That's what we like to see. A good tossing. Oh, nice sidestep out of the way. Couldn't quite capitalise, unfortunately. Everything's gone. That's good to hear, Keeks. I'm so glad to be able to hear that. Oh, unfortunate there. Getting underneath that high elbow. Right, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to drop out of... I'm going to come in and... Oh, Bad Boys is in! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Right, hang on. I'm going to switch to player real quick. And then I'm going to go through a bit of a tutorial if I get to play Heracles. Right, introducing in the building, Bad Boys 1. He's a new entry into... Sorry, my finger's going all over the place. Into the community group. And has picked up, although is familiar with Mortal Kombat, has picked up Virtua Fighter on the side, like some kind of Tinder legend, like Heracles. I feel like we've got a student right here of our man, right? Already looking at Looking at moving. Good. Okay, got clipped though. Can Heracles fabricate a junkyard combo from somewhere? Right, trying to get his toin in there. Right, he's happy to block. Confident in his defense. Oh, got the big block but no punish. Hey-ya! When I'm on the floor, how do you recover? Punch plus kick plus guard together is an instant roll the moment you hit the floor. With a direction, you roll in a direction. If you don't hold a direction, they stand up immediately. If you're on the floor and you didn't tech roll, then mash block and you'll get up faster. Right, looks like Bad Boys is comfortable with trying to get the counter poke, which is completely fine. Wailing Man, welcome home. Good to see you again. It's Wailing Man. Hallelujah, it's Wailing Man. Oh man, there we go. And he's thanking the Pandaddy for the giftings of the sub. Speaking of sub, I think everyone who plays Mortal Kombat at some point has thought about picking up Kage, simply because he looks like Sub-Zero. And how wrong can you be? You know, Blue Ninja. Right, trying to play a spacing game. Oh, using that third dimension is Heracles. Really hesitant on the punishes is Bad Boy right now. Oof. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you jump 20 feet in the air and come down head first? Ooh. Right, using the low poke, the down one, if you will, from those of you from a Mortal Kombat background to get their toin back. Oh, the side throw though. That's some damage. Oof! What you done? What you done? Looks a bit more like a rip-off of a Power Ranger. You guys have no respect for the originators. Oof! Oh, nice. Working through his move list, he wants to try and test what Heracles knows. He's in! His people need him! Right, Heracles doesn't know you should sidestep that. Oh, getting the sidestep in there, keeping the wall to Heracles' back. The ring out is on the cards, but unfortunately he couldn't make it happen. Right, Heracles, can you hear me? Please confirm in the chat if you can, because that would be very, very, very useful. And we'll try and very quickly give a tutorial that is not provided within the game. Heracles, can you hear me, buddy? Heracles, can you hear me? Well, we're just going to have to go with it and hope that he knows to do the right thing. Okay. First of all, Heracles, can you hear me? Yes, you can. I hope you can. We're going to tutorial these guys. First of all, you have the triangle of priorities, where a strike is going to beat a throw. So if Heracles tries to throw me, and I'm doing this, try and throw Heracles. Throw me, damn you! Throw me. There we go. So he's going to throw. All right. If I strike any time that, if I time it right, if I do any kind of punch, he's trying to throw me, and the strikes are going to win every time. However, if Heracles doesn't want to get punched in the face, what he does is sidestep. So if I punch, he sidestep. Okay, Heracles, here's your big moment. Sidestep this. There's the sidestep. So sidesteps are going to beat strikes. So what is going to beat a sidestep? Well, we go back to the triangle, and that's a throw. So if I try and sidestep now, he's going to throw me, and that is going to beat your throw. So straight away, there's your triangle. Strikes will beat throws, throws beat sidestep, and sidesteps beat strikes. Okay? goody gumdrops. All right, now that being said, you want to be moving around. You want to be. Well, let's just kill this chump real quick, shall we? Oh, there we go. Heracles is playing now. There we go. There we go. What the actual? It's like a samurai mullet. Is what I could say it is. I done stuffed up right there. The wake up throw. My bad, this. Hui! Another thing that you want to remember to do is down 1 or 2p. Down and punch is a really useful tool, like it is in Mortal Kombat, of getting your turn back. You get some plus frames, you get your turn back. Okay? There's no other way of describing it. Ah! See, I tried to throw him. He was happy to just hit me. Hey! Ow! Swedish Mind Freak, O.M. Ganesh. O.M. Ganesh. Good to see you again, sir. Ow, oh, oops. Ow, he's going to stamp on me with his slippers. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ah! Nice. There we go. All right. Goody, goody gumdrops. Right, I'm going to pull out again and go back to not being a player. So, Callie, I hope you got that real, very fast advice. Let me just switch to spectator. There we go. I am now just a passenger in this team. Any news on Injustice 3? What if we're playing it right now? Okay, so Callie, strikes beat throws, throws beat sidestep, sidestep beat strikes. Generally, that's where you want to start. Then down 1 to get your turn back always, and always be dashing around. Never just walk. Walking is far too slow. Always be dashing around. Never walk, because walking is just too slow. Good. P plus K is your big punches. K plus G, G being guard or block, is your big kicks. They also tend to spin around a lot, the big kicks, which is useful to catch people that try and sidestep. So sidesteps beat strikes, except for the really big ones that are designed to catch sidesteps. Hoi! Time's up. Boom! Have a time up yourself. Nice-oo! Round 2. Ready, go! Injustice 3 looks well boring. Candy, you're breaking my heart, brother. You're breaking my heart. Swede, good to see you again, by the way. Welcome home. I forgot to say welcome home. Oh, toss that, man! Toss the 97-year-old Chinese chef. Boom! There we go. You can't throw that because she is all punches in bunches, that girl. Round 3. Ready, go! Grand Sensei didn't greet me in his iconic way. Probably because he's playing Keeks. If you haven't noticed, he's the man on the screen. He's the man on the mission. That mission being to try and survive in the octagon of death. I found a game that is slower than MK11. I can't believe it. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind all the Virtua Fighter hate. I don't mind that at all, because regardless, we still get more views doing Virtua Fighter than we do doing Mortal Kombat. Right, Heracles there, using the tracking move to pin down Callie from the sidestep, who was trying to reposition himself against the wall. Oof! Speaking of being against the wall, gonna give you a good view of these bars. Oof! Canned mix-up in Lao, because his punch string going into a kick. It can be hard, it can be high, it can be mid, and it can be low. It's the low that people spam, so you tend to block the low and then punish them because it's death on block. Oh, get against these bars, good sir. You ain't throwing me. Getting my turn back. Let's go. Boom! Callie, finish. Let's go. First victory. You're no match for me. There we go. Yay, Callie. Nice. Right, Callie versus Bad Boys. Oof. Another thing you have to try and remember in the game is that everything, it's essentially, it's like turn-based combat. It's like a JRPG, like Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII, where everyone gets a turn to do something. Callie always playing the hot woman of colour. This is true. It's like white-haired Jade in camo. Jade in camo. What do we think, people? Right, move around a bit more. Dashing. Dashing is your friend. Because one way to not get hit is just to not be there. So yeah, there's a couple. Oh, the trickery. That definitely hits on the way down. Hitbox is huge on that move. Lots of Kage players enjoy that. You'll need to do Injustice 2 stream so I can join. Yes, we will do. Yeah, because we're. The Thursdays are going to be the whole plan is just to be way more, have more variety, because, oh, what a combo! Yes, we're getting there! That is actually the combo path from a counter hit standing K. Oof, you get that satisfying restand into a stun, so they're still in a combo state, but they're totally restood. Oh my god, maximum delay, walk into my boots please. Oof. Camo and bra combination providing no protection there to devious ninja heels. Hunter774, welcome home. How's it going? Good to see you, old chap. Boom. Hooah. Yes, so the two things that are slightly different. Oh god, that did a chunk. Is he going to get her on the way down? Yes, he is. Ow! Get against these walls. Incredibly ornately decorated walls for what is essentially third world scaffolding. I've got to go. Good night. Okay, Edelian Keeks, always a pleasure, never a chore. I'm so glad that we saw you and I got the chance to say hello and communicate a little bit. You take it easy in there, you crazy kid, alright? Always thoughts in my mind for you, Keeks with cheeks. Throw that man a follow as well. I'm not sure what he's streaming at the moment. I think he said Apex last time we communicated. So yeah, throw that man a follow. That was huge to Mahe for a kick. Yes, I know. Oh, of course, Harps is going to be going in with Kage, so any tips will be there. Kage being a bit of a trickster, you have to try and learn all the moves, try and be as devious and twicky as possible, but this flurry of punches and bunches is going to take it. PPPP for the win. Boom, bada bing. He is no match for her, apparently. There we go. Oh, we've got Harp Harp in there. Let's go. And Itami Kuro. How did you get in? It's a... Who's Itami Kuro? Because being a beginner lobby, if we don't know them, I will kick them. Because it's a beginner lobby. Menu. Joe Thibodeau, welcome home, welcome home. But they will have got the thing is, there's a passcode on this room, so it's got to be someone from the community group. Z-Girl, welcome home as well. So I'm going to hold off on kicking them just for now because they should be from the community group. Okay. Right, let me see. Welcome home to Joe Thibodeau. Good to see you again, good Sir General Joe Thib. And welcome home to Z-Girl. Right, we are here on the raft, floating around and moving all over the place as well. This stage is a lot bigger than it looks as well. It looks like it's going to be tiny, a tiny raft in the middle of the river, but actually it's quite big. It's like one of the biggest stages. So get comfortable on this stage. You can move around a lot more than you think. The chances of a watery demise are limited. Huh. And anyone else who's here says harps. There we go. Right, P. Shoot. Callie has got into Vanessa's offense stance. So you got much longer strings, trying to get the up punch finished like a grounded hit there. Iroquois, junkyard combos, improvisation stations. Big fan of your work there, sir. Where is Danny? I don't know. Did he say he was going to be jumping in? I can't remember. Time is up. Chipping away. Death by 1,000 cuts there. He's enjoying that PPPP string. Right. So far it's looking good. I could suggest a little bit more movement. Movement would be a good idea. Yeah. Right, getting caught by the get-ups. Yes, so the two things you got to worry about is it's turn-based, a little bit like Final Fantasy 7 or 8. So when you're in a position of, I've just done a poke and we've got some frames on the screen, then at that point it becomes a turn-based thing. So you are in the decision process of, should I sidestep, should I block it out, there we go, there's a sidestep there in that decision moment. Should I try a throw, should I duck, should I just hit back? So you've got all those options, and it's very much, you get to have that turn. So let's say right now, we've got there's a decision moment. Iroquois tried to counter poke, and Callie could easily have sidestepped and launched him at that point. And there's not going to be a situation where, why are you not playing? I'm coaching today, Z-Girl, I'm coaching today. I might have to kick this rando if they turn out to be a rando. If they're a rando Calrissian, I'm going to have to kick them. I mean, where did they come from? I've never seen that PSN before. Never seen them. So, okay, well they've gone in. Let's see what they're all about. They haven't come into the chat, so I'm not sure what else to make of them. Does anyone know Itami Kuro? And while I'm here, I'll just kick them in a minute. If they turn out to be someone trying to get some free wins. The mystery player. Should I beat them up first before kicking them out?
Ready, go!
That's the question, isn't it? Okay, now Eileen as a character has got a lot of canned mix-ups in her strings, so you can check his PSN, like the profile, but there's a password on this lobby, on this room, so they would have to have found out the password of this room. Harps, when you joined, did you have to put a password in? Is it Panda's Heidi? Probably. He's been in one breath in public. He's been telling people how jank the game is, and in private he's been. I sure did have to put a password in, and in private he's been labbing Eileen, the tricksy minx that she is. Someone is a snitch. Possibly. I'm gonna have to kick him. I'm gonna kick them out and then just ask in the PSN chat, I think, like, who are you? Unless they're a friend of Callie? Are they a friend of Callie? Or a friend of Bad Boys? Yeah! Because if they are a friend of somebody, then I'll join in as a player and beat them up before we kick them out. Right, anyway, Iraklis doing a decent job of trying to cope with all of the moves he's never seen before in his life. It's one of those lab characters. That being said, the mix-ups are not particularly strong. Mix-ups are not something that are a strong thing in this game as it goes. Right, I'm going to kick you. There you go. Panikuro. Give me the op. Come on, let me kick you. Let me kick you. Kick! Thank you for the match. They're out. And they've gone. Alright. Now, Harpalot. Oh, it's a Kage mirror. Let's go. Why so mean? Because, okay, what people don't realise about this game is the ranking system for the game is really, really well catered for the beginners, to separate the beginners from the sharks. So you haven't got the tuna floating about with the sharks, the higher level players in the game. But what it means is that when you get to a high enough level, which is a little bit higher than where that player was, then everything becomes very difficult because everyone you play is a real killer. Everyone's a killer. And the beginners get to play against the beginners, the intermediates get to play against the intermediates, and the killers just play against each other all the time. So what that means is that they either try and join rooms where, as you can see, populated by lower level players, or they create a Heidi account and try again. They just run another account and start again, basically. Pretend to be a beginner. Are we going to get the cop? We got the Azuna drop. Let's go! Let's go! For me, that was the only reason I wanted to ever learn Kage, was that throw. In fact, in Virtua Fighter 4, you could ring somebody out with that throw on a couple of the stages. The Greek stage, the Acropolis, the walls were about 10 foot tall, and you could ring them out by doing that. Iraklis is a ninja god. There we go. Maybe, just maybe, your lobby might be hacked. How do you hack it? Why would you? Why would you hack a lobby? Right. Okay. Oof. Oh, you got caught ducking there. Big mid launcher is big and launchy and in the middle. Oh, he's throwing gang signs. He's going into all of the ninja stances. So far, oh, I think when you charge it up, it becomes unblockable. I think it's unblockable anyway. You got to sidestep that. Right, coming in. His people need him. Oh, the duck on the throw. Little micro duck on the throw there. There we go. Virtual Street Fighter 5. It's Virtua Fighter 5. Yeah, so going back to the turn-based thing, when you get that time, so right now, there's a decision point. Okay, we got the drop again, let's go! Oh, he tried to go for a throw again, he got struck out of it. So right now, they're getting their turns, and in that turn, you can decide, do I sidestep it? Am I going to try and throw? I'm going to block it out. In the early stages, I would honestly suggest to block it out, and then sidestep it. It's all good. What is that? Yeah, minnows versus sharks. Let's go. It's all good. Yeah, that's what happens, is that the people at the top of the pile, they will just get, really, really frustrated that every game they play is a life or death game, and that their rank starts to drop down, and so on. What happened to Harps? Why did he? Did he remember to press X? A blue masked ninja. Let's go! And well done, Harps. Getting. I was gonna kick him out. Oh, he's spectating. I see. He's spectating. I see. I see. I forgot to press X. Okay, back to... Oh, going with a big low sweep there. Right, are we going to choose to sidestep out? Or are we going to choose to throw? There we go. Beating some respect to him, getting them to block. And if they're blocking, you can throw them. Right, trying to play a spacing game. Another thing that people don't realise about Virtua Fighter is that matches need to be played at range 1 to 0. You have to be in their grill, bad breath distance, close in, CQC, close quarter fighting, which you'd imagine Vanessa would be really good at, especially with that bra. Oh, let's go! 0.7 seconds on the clock. The clutch shoulder drop kick events. First time chat. Thanks for streaming Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. No problem at all, Dropkick Events. It's one of my favourite games of all time. I'm so glad that we're able to do this again. Oh, Itami Kuro! Hello, welcome. What a coincidence. Are you streaming as well? This is... Welcome, Itami Kuro. I did kick you out. I kicked you out of the thing because this is a beginner stream. We're just trying to help coach some players that have literally picked the game up for the first time. So that passcode took me a few guesses. I see. Okay, at least you're being honest. Okay, you see that. Good. Okay, good. When in doubt, guess the passcode 6969. I feel like I'm very transparent. Yeah. I would have gone for 1, 2, 3, 4. But why not? I think 80% of the passcodes in the rooms are 6969. I hope you don't feel offended, Itami Kuro. We really are trying to help people that have never played the game before just get a handle on it, get a bit of a handle on the basics, what they should be doing, and so on. So they don't remain beginners forever. Is the idea. So what's your backgrounds, Itami Kuro and Dropkick Events? What are your backgrounds? Yeah, that was the actual passcode, Dropkick Events. Yes, it is. It's the actual passcode. Okay, good. I'm glad you understand. Alright. Okay, Callie, if you can hear me, try getting sidestep down into the screen. That will put your back away from the wall, which is a bit dangerous for you right now, and put you in the larger part of the screen away from that potential ring out. Right, trying to keep the offense going. Nice use of taking the turn there, so get some frames on the screen into nothing, just backing off, seeing what Heracles is going to do. Yeah, indeed. Guessed like 10 times and I got it. Yeah, indeed, because I'm from Fox. I'm Fox from Dropkick Events, old VF player. We ran a lot of offline tourneys before COVID. Oh, fantastic! That's awesome! That is incredible! That is incredible. Please, like, message me somehow. If we've got, I'll put Bulk FGC is the Twitter. Okay, there we go. So that's my Twitter handle. Just, I'd love to find out about what is going on, what has been going on, what the community is up to. I played originally back in the arcades 1 and 2, and then went into Street Fighter and Tekken. That was what took my time. And then Virtua Fighter 4 Evo, I played the heck out of that. Basically, I just played the one-player game because it was internet wasn't great back then. I don't think there was many options to do so. But yeah, I played the heck out of the quest mode. Loved the quest mode. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Ooh. My background though, I play For Honor, Apex, Overwatch and a few others. I'd still say I'm a beginner. I just play one hero. Okay, okay, gotcha. Well, you're level 23, so it's not, you're not, you're at least level 23 on the character that you've got there. So that you're being humble, I'm sure. You're being very, very humble, Itami Kuro. I do adjust to games very quickly. Oh, thanks for the follow, Dropkick Events. Really appreciate the coming through. Appreciate that. Boom! Oh, I completely missed what was going on action then. Okay, what do we got? Oh, okay. Using that decision time, that turn to sidestep out of the way and get the punish on bad boys. Oh, the neutral parry. Something you do have to watch out for Vanessa. Not very often, because, why would you just stand still? But it is there. Jackie and Vanessa do have it. Oh, getting hit by all of it. Just using his ninja mask as some kind of shield. It wasn't very effective. Oh, bam! Are we going to get... No, we're not. Not going to get comeback. Okay. Right, so Callie is really... You can see they're really thinking about what they're going to be doing. Get some frames on, get the sidestep. Right, well, I've noticed you're sidestepping, so I'm going to do the throw. That's it, working on the triangle. There was no way in heck Bad Boys knew there was a high there, but taking the down one, the 2P, the low punch, is always a good idea when you're learning what people's strings are, what other characters can do, and what they can't do. Thank you for the follow, Itami Koro. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, on the battlefield you would indeed be dead, because you're wearing a blue ninja suit, and that is very poor camouflage. Danny Sadiq, another one of Team Considerable's absolute very, very finest right there. Welcome home, good sir. Welcome home. Another tip, tech, always. Yes, when you're on the ground, don't eat all the damage. When you're on the ground, hit those 3 buttons. A lot of people play pad now, so I'm sure you've got a shortcut. But hit the 3 buttons and get off that ground. I heard the actual historic ninja did wear blue. Well, maybe maybe they could camouflage themselves against blue things. It works in shadows, doesn't it? Let's face it. It does work in shadows. Maybe the old ninja had to do a lot of their assassination jobs in, I don't know, shopping malls and soft play areas. Maybe when they could blend into some, like the ball pit, if it was all blue balls, or mostly blue balls, or even down, like across one of the walls, if there's some kind of facade on the wall. I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely, maybe you're going to find some blue in a shopping mall at some point. Boom. Right, in the meantime, Harpalarp trying to get reacquainted with, as he calls him, Mr. Cage. Remembering the moves. It's easier to make them black and still is dark at night. Oh really? That does make sense. I guess you use a lot less dye. Yes, you would do. Goni Kage. Goni Cage. I did get out of the shower just a little while ago. I had soil in it. Love my job. Oh my goodness. That sounds nasty. That sounds properly nasty. Boom. Okay, alright, so there, stealing a turn back there was Callie. Did the down punch, got the turn back, tried to get a move on, but then Harple up was wise to block it out. Oof. Right, big sidesteppable move is that massive axe kick. Recovery, it recovers forever. Right, Wayne man, pretty good, thank you. It's been some time since I did this chat, same time as Danny. I know, right? I know, right? You're like, you know, I'm not saying you're the same person, but do you ever see them at the same time? Taking your character into command training will obviously help a lot. Yeah, I think the Harple Up just turned up a little bit late to this stream because that's exactly what he was doing. He was in there doing the command tutorial. If I'm honest, that's all I do. That's all I do is do the command tutorial and then go to virtuafighter.com and learn my combos from there. Virtuafighter.com is such a fantastic resource, populated by incredibly nice people. Okay, sometimes I fell asleep. Yeah, great advice to Tammy Kuro. I will say this as well, if the old Virtua Fighter heads, you don't tend to find many bad people. They're all really nice people. I think they're probably the nicest community of all of the fighting game communities out there. Then I could be wrong. I might have just found some nice ones. Vanessa is a Callie character. I see it aesthetically. The small part of me back in the day wanted to learn Vanessa, but the character I really wanted to learn after, because Akira was my boy, but the character I really wanted to learn back then was Go. I never did it. My stats, like 20 years ago or whenever it was, 2003, so like nearly 20 years ago, my stats then were like 94% using Akira. That's all I ever did was use Akira. And I only learned Go a couple of weeks when the game dropped in. Boom, boom, boom! Big finish, let's go. She reminds me of a crossover between Christy from DOA and Leona from KOF. I'm not familiar with KOF. I mean, visually, she looks like Leona, that's for sure. In that she's wearing a bra and camo pants. Oh, don't know what the combo to get from there? VirtuaFighter.com. Give you all the combo starters. That spin kick was great. Yeah, I mean visually, yes, that's right. She's cool from the waist down and hot from the waist up is what you're saying there, Danny Sadiq. Oh, couldn't finish him off. I can see a big chunk of the community being genuine. I agree with that. I really agree with that. And you miss King of Fighters. Are you excited for 15? Whenever that eventually comes out. Don't step on me, boy. I'm going to toss you here. Get tossed. Oh, spotting that was a float. Trying to get more Damahe. Always more Damahe is a good idea. That's a great balance. Yes, indeed. Oh, the parry. Nice. Right, Callie doesn't know that's a ting, but yes, he had a Sabaki move there. 250 follows and Bulk wears a bra on stream. I'm already wearing a vest and a tie. I mean, you know, where would I put the bra? Mashup 28, yo, how's it going? Welcome home. Another one of Team Considerable's absolute, very, very finest right there. Where are you, Mashup? Or as we like to call him, Carlos. The throw whiff, I know, right? Hey, it happens. We've all got to learn something. We've got to find our feet somewhere. Cough up that blood. Cough your lungs up, old man. Right, I would like to see more movement from Bad Boys. Unfortunately, I don't think he's got the stream running at the moment. I'll message him later. Okay, we've got the sidestep. I'd like to see a lot more dashing around. Because you can get very far with Kage with just PPPK and PPPK mix-ups and a couple of flips and a headbutt here and there. You can get very far. It's got some tricky kick strings and some delays, like canned mix-ups within his strings. Van's forward grabbing stance is so OP. Oh, the what, tackle? Is that a tackle? Or is that the punch? Like, pretty much guaranteed follow-up after that. Everyone's saying Wailing Man, hallelujah. It's Wailing Man, hallelujah. It's Wailing Man, oh man. Oof. Oh, he's in, his people need him. Get tossed. Easier to make blue ninja suit, providing no protection to Mad Oriental Chef and his orbital kick of doom. Yeah, the tackle, yeah. It's dummy dumb strong. Yeah, it's like Marduk's tackle in Tekken. Like Craig Marduk's tackle in Tekken is, especially in Tekken 7, is a broke ting. It was pretty broken in other Tekkens as well, but it can be really broke if you don't know how to deal with it. 250 follows and Bulk will get OnlyFans account. Leave the bra thing. Oof! Don't step on me, boy. Got a semi-tracker here. Got a semi. Yay! Now the stronger part about Vanessa's tackle and throws generally in Virtua Fighter, GG's. Right, the throws generally. So do we have a deal, Bulk? What would I do OnlyFans for? What could I possibly give to my OnlyFans? What would you like to see, Hunter?
Round one.
I'll show you my socks. Maybe a full frontal photo, high def of my tie collection. That might work real good. I'm glad I gave this game a chance. It's really fun. Callie, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. It is fun. It's one of my favourite games of all time. I can't wait to see more potential I can unlock with Vanessa. Vanessa is all potential. She's got everything. She also has, which a lot of characters don't have, the ability to come in from range 3 with something that you have to hold. So she can leap across the screen with something, which a lot of characters can't do. You have to cover the ground. See there, Kage can also do it, unless you sidestep it, but you've got to know it's coming. I'll probably get back into this as well, says Carlos. Nice-oo! I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, Fox 3D, thank you for the follow on your main account. Really appreciate that. I'm going to make sure I throw you a follow as well, because it sounds like you guys, you, Tammy, I'd like to see what Dropkick events do and stuff like that. Hopefully you got some streams going and whatnot. The interest is definitely there. Right, so far they're both playing a longer range 2D game. And it might well get Iroquois run out here. Let's go! 250 follow coming sooner than expected. Yes!
Round 4. Ready, go!
I must go now, Bulk, but thanks for the fun night. Callie, always a pleasure, never a chore. I'm so glad that you've been able to find some kind of enjoyment from it. You take it easy in there, my friend. If you're on Twitter, try and follow Callie, because he's probably the most beautiful man to ever pick up a joypad. It's just one of those things, and thankfully he's our beautiful man with a joypad. Okay, there we go. Mila Wonder, welcome home, girl. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you again, girl. Good to see you. Oh, stomp on him! Sort those guts out. Get tossed! Right, respect being shown in each other's faces. He tried to go for the throw, but as we said before, those punches are going to beat any attempt at a throw. Right, in the back, getting the PPP. Oh, he's trying to throw gang signs up, but it wasn't enough. Heracles wise to it and throwing out some reasonably quick mids. Sensei doing PPPK. I know, right? Alright, so yeah, goody gumdrops. Apologies as well, my voice is kind of going. For those who don't know, I'm a karate instructor by trade. That's what I do professionally. Is I teach people in a classroom environment. Like 20, 30 kids at a time, 2-3 classes a day. And what it means is that I need to have my voice. Now, thankfully, we've got some rest time scheduled at some point. So I just need my voice right now to last for another 27 years. Yes. Did you shout too many key eyes? That's not how you spell key eye, but yeah. No, when I'm practicing, I don't lose my voice because I breathe diaphragmatically for those who want to get bored of the technicalities. But what I did have to do is I had to scream at some kids that just weren't listening. Yeah. Was it Bolt Jr. and Bolt Jr. Jr.? No. I'm making a concerted effort not to scream at them. Yeah. Oh, we got to be polite. Right, what's going on? Why can't we see anybody? Okay, right. Why can't we see the match? Heracles, are you playing against bad boys and we just can't see anything? You have to forgive it, people. It's a 16-year-old game. You've got to treat it with love. You can't, I get that people are coming in and saying this new mobile game looks absolute garbage, but it's a 16-year-old game. You've got to treat it with love. Heracles is 2-0 up. 2-1. Oh, you can see what's going on. Let's get the. Well, I'm gonna skip on over to main bulk cam while we Hey, I'll change the bed as well while I'm here. While we're waiting for a result. Right, turn that one off. There we go. They unexpectedly mash up. Just lost to VGY, so this can happen. All tied up, 2-2. Let's go. Is Bad Boys going to get his first win? So yeah, what have we covered so far? We've covered, you've got the priority system where strikes are going to beat throw attempts, throws are going to beat sidestep, and sidestep tends to beat your strikes. You've also got the turn system. So you take your turn, or you get a turn given to you when someone does any interaction, because frames are on the screen. And at that point, you can decide to do block, duck, throw, strike back, sidestep, or what have you. Heracles got it, he nailed it. Who is Bad Boys? Bad Boys is a new entrant into the community group. So I put him in there, I know them. Although they're very familiar with Mortal Kombat, I noticed that they've picked up Virtua Fighter. I thought, what a great idea to bring him in and see if they want to learn that. And they're really enjoying it. They're really enjoying Virtua Fighter. Unfortunately, they're not in the chat right now. He's given a clap. So it was a good game. GG's there. GG's. Got a clap there. Right, so that's the turn system. You've got to treat Virtua Fighter unlike Tekken or Dead or Alive or something like that, where it's a lot more free. So you can just do what you want when you want. When you get a turn presented to you, you've got to do something with it. And something like a sidestep has to be completed before you get the opportunity to do something. So if you're trying to move around and sidestep, you can't cancel your sidestep into a block. Okay, Danny Sadiq going with one of Heracles' most hated characters. In the 3 days he's been playing, he's really grown to hate Aoi. That's why he doesn't want her to get off the ground. He just wants to keep her on the floor, hitting her, punishing this kimono enthusiast. And right now, you can see the experiences that Heracles has received out there and ranked is forcing him into just not moving because he's scared of what's going to hit him. Right, taking the turn back and doing the throw. Heracles is I'm a blue ninja. Heracles is an elderly Asian man. Danny is a free woman. Sounds about right. Harp, that is the comment of the stream. Oh, nice tech there. Okay, alright. My brother has changed the B abs. Oh, the button configuration. Oh, okay. Oh. So, he's playing on joypad already at a disadvantage in my opinion. And then he doesn't know what buttons what. Oh dear. Oh, what a tech. There you go. We'll get on to throw teching another time because that's kind of a science in its own thing. You've got to really know what throws your opponent wants to do and just predict it because you can't react to them. Oh, nicking the win there. Master of the Tinder Swipe and Master of the Health Bar, Heracles, proving survivable again. Durable Cleese. Oh, sidestep straight into that grab there. Try to go for the Oki. Most Owie players are going to go for the ground throw. Not going to lie. Durablicles. Yes, I was trying to find some kind of pun with a famous prophylactic manufacturer that begins with dur. Yeah. But right now I'm concentrating on 16 different things at one time, and with trying to look after my vocal cords at the same time and whatnot. It's a lot. It's a big mental stack. Harper. It's like playing against a Cetrion and a Jackie at the same time. Yeah, it puts a lot of things on your mental stack. I'm so punny. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you so much. I've just noticed the sun kill him. Sun kill him. Kill him, son. Kill him. Yeah, you PPP over my ponytail. See what I'm going to do about it. Heracles trying to desperately remember what his crouching launcher is. Oh, walk into my foot, girl. Smell my size 9. You didn't know about that mid? Yes, you didn't know about that mid. Ouchie! Capitalising on a lack of knowledge there is Heracles. When I go back to VF5, I might pick a whole new character because I now go by who I like the look of and not just the play style. Carlos, I'm so glad that you have. I'm so glad that you've said that because that's what you should always do. Just go with what looks cool. You don't need to make everything, you don't need to make everything a shot at the World Championships. Just have fun with it. Right. There we go. And we're in there. We've got Harplar versus Heracles. I can only tell that it's Harplar because he's gone for the original outfit. Oh, jumping over the low poke. That is something you can do. You can crush people's attempt at doing a low punch when they're trying to steal their turn or get their turn with a jumping move. So there we go. That's going back to my conversation about the game having very defined turns and phases. So if a move is designed to crush a low, even though on the screen visually like the low will go right through them, it's designed to crush that low, so it's going to do it. Oh, inward, speaking of crushing, I'm going to crush those shins and put you on the deck. Put you on your bottom, Lau. Here we go. He actually says, ready? Let's go, when he's doing that. I'm proud. Okay, I've seen the light, says Carlos. I'm too proud. Slowly being ingraining into this interview. Yes, that's right. Met with what seemed like retaliation on several occasions, but hallelujah! Let's go! I think Foxy's saying it was what done the job, as you'd expect. Oh, I see. And Hunter is back. Welcome home. Get tossed. Ouchie. Lots of oriental grunting at each other. Lao has a semi-efficient way of flying in. Like that's the move there. Lao players like to use that to fly in from range 2. Doesn't have the distance of range of like Kage or Vanessa, but it's quite easy to sidestep that one. It looks like it tracks, but it doesn't. Just remember that, kiddos.
Ready, go!
Lao has Tatsu. Oh, and Asuka's back 3. Well, Asuka had to get it from somewhere. Kage was definitely first, bro. I have returned from patrol. How was Verdansk, good sir? Good to see you back, Mounts. Good to see you back. Wait, I don't need to say welcome home. I've already said welcome home. Asuka got it from Jun. Right, what happened? Okay, pressure in the corner. Now, with all this talk about turn taking and system building and respecting the system, at no point did I say that, like, fighting game fundamentals, get someone against the corner or the wall and pressure them doesn't work. Pressure is pressure in any fighting game. Oof! The tick throw. Harpalop scratching the first W on the board in style. Big fan of your work, Mr. Larp. Verdansk wasn't on the schedule tonight. Beverages. Oh, drinky poos. Drink night. I like it. Big fan. Oh, 2 wins. I'm so sorry, Harps. I'm so sorry. I forgot you beat Bad Boys earlier. But nice. I won the first game. Yeah. I've just noticed. I've literally just noticed, Harps. I'm so sorry. My apologies. Well, I do apologize. Let me be massively apologetic. Right, count them, all 14 polygons making up that head. Throwing the gang signs early, let's go. Oosh! Right, can we make the pressure count against the wall? As much as I dislike playing on this stage because it's narrow and long at the same time, it does have so much variety for it. You've got wall pressure into ring outs. You've got one of the longest stages with the shortest stage at the same time. It's like a British summer day when it can be raining in the morning, snowing in the afternoon, and then glorious sunshine in the early evening before having a mild hurricane blow through the night. This game looks fun. It is a huge laugh. It's a huge laugh, Bounty. It really is. If you can get over the 14 polygons for the face, you know, I mean, and that's Harpalop deliberately doing that because you know, it isn't graphically up there. It's a 16-year-old game, but what it is fun, and there's no jank in it. It's also very faithful to martial arts. People don't really mention that enough, in that you don't have anything massively outlandish except for Kage when he jumps 20 feet in the air. But you never know, he might have really good quads. He might have quads that put Chris Hoy to shame. Red belt is higher than yellow belt, right? Oh, trying to get the back throw, but dashing out of there is Bad Boys. Kind of a catch-all, whereas backing out of that situation is always a good idea because you're minus, but you can... Oh, throwing the gang signs up! Get kickhead! Right, that was a sidestep moment, if ever I saw one. Ooh, it's close, it's close! With a sort of Raiden scream.
Ready, go!
We do. Oh, what's an anti-air? The anti-air jab from Bad Boys. What a good idea. Gang signs and grunting enthusiast here is Kage. He is a shadow. Right, GG's. Tight match. Nice. Not too bad, thanks, but could be better. Comme ci, comme ça is what the French would say. Basically means in the middle. Yeah, again, GG's. I agree. Where's my stamp mode? Where's my stamp mode? Right, what do I want to put in there? I want to put in. Where is he? Ah. There we go. What else have we got here? Alright, stop stamping because, it gets a bit distracting. Right. So the thing about stamp mode is if you spam stamps, when you're playing, you see and hear the stamps and it's really annoying. Right, what's going on? DMs are always open, mate. I'm good. Heavily intoxicated. That's what I like to see, officer. He's obviously not on duty. I'll regret it in the morning. GG's both. Very nice. Rob-la-lol, what's going on? Good to see you again. How's the Tekken going? Welcome home, Robro. For those who don't know, Rob-la-lol is Robrovsky you'll know him from Mortal Kombat, I'm sure. He's also mad keen into the Tekken. Oh, the low poke in the clutch there, catching Danny Sadiq right out.
Round 2. Ready, go!
What's good, man? I'll tell you what's good. Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. One of my favourite games of all. Well, Virtua Fighter as a series is one of my favourite series of all time. And Virtua Fighter 4 Evo was actually one of my top 10 games of all time. So yeah, what's good? Oh, there's that tricky triple kick string. You think it's over, but it ain't over yet. Oh, trying to get the Oki, but taking the full delayed wake up is Danny Sadiq to get out of that situation. There is a lot of wake up invincibility in the game because a lot of moves hit low, so you would be essentially infinite. You'd be in an infinite. I see you streaming the game a lot. Might try it out. I would recommend it. Have you ever played Virtua Fighter, Robro? Has it ever been something you've ever done? Oh, didn't watch your Dome Girl. Right, cute kimono and hairband providing no protection to accurate ninja orbital heel of legend. Right, he's thrown the gang signs up. Oh, he's getting kicked though. He's only got to chip it out, really. It's going to be guess for game. 5-4. Oh, go! That's a combo starter. He didn't know. And the time is up. He's got a round as Danny Sadiq. Harps' character looks so out of place. It's typical Harps. I agree. Yes, that's what I said. Typical Harps. Oh, the mix-up. Nice. He's out there. His people need him. That's a surprise. That big jumping kick from Howie. A big Virtua Fighter head last stream told me last time out that that's actually safe on block, but it does mean you've got a sidestep opportunity. It's your turn. It's definitely your turn, and when you have your turns, take it in this game. Right, where's the low? Where's the low? Oh, took the turn back with the low. Nice timeout. I know, right? Harps Kage is how someone with glaucoma sees Kage. Well, I mean, I'm red-blue colourblind. I can't see any problems at all. I'm not red-blue colourblind. I do tell people I'm green-blue colourblind, and the avatar was rubbish. Right, working with a very sizable health lead. Just trades will do it, and that is exactly what we've got. Harpalart scratching another dub for the board. Let's go! I didn't hear what you said. God, his dome looks properly big with those 14 polygons of glory. Yeah, indeed. Where's my stamping? Don't soy! Don't soy! What's this one? Ah! That's got to be late, isn't it? Right. Right, Bad Boys Harpalart. Oh, Heracles didn't... What happened? Heracles forgot to play. I'm red-green colorblind. Are you really? Are you really red-green colorblind? Does patience pay off in this game? Absolutely, Danny Sadiq. As does frantic action. You've got to have a balance. Are they queuing up? I hope they are. There we go. There we go. I think patience pays off in any fighting game, right? Maybe? Not all fighting games. Some fighting games, you see what I mean about you see the stamps and they just get really annoying after a while. I found a cockroach. Oh, okay, that's why he didn't press X. Heracles was scared. Oh, there we go. There we go. Getting the tricky throw. I like that one. Oh, big drop. Right, Bad Boy's trying to get his turn going. And there he is. He's in there now. Oof. Oh, ducking the throw, but getting caught by the counter hit kick, and then getting pasted against the graffiti. Go ahead, I got no time for you, it says on... Oh, it's the people's win quotes on the... Okay, your character's win quotes are graffitied on the back wall. I think that's a really nice touch. Now he can't find the cockroach. Thank you, Hunter, for redeeming the points again for another first to 5 in Tekken. Right. Although you don't need me to tell you that. You've experienced hangovers so much, you would know what to do by now, surely. Carlos, this is correct information. Right, guys. Alright, you take it easy in there, Mounty. Good to see you again. Oof! Right, so far, I didn't pay attention to what was going on. The Blue Ninja scoring 2 rounds so far, and it's Bad Boys. Right, are we going to sidestep out of this? Are we going to block it out? No, we didn't! Didn't realise his own move was a mid. Oof, just sort that back out for you. Right, again, from a coaching point of view, I would like to see Bad Boys moving more, especially dashing. It's kind of absent from this game right now, and it's allowing Harpalart to pick exactly where he wants to be. First time chat, Lightwind Dragon! Lightwind Dragon, one of the best players in the world, in my opinion. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, good sir or madam. Well, I played you the other day and got my stuff massively pushed in. It was a privilege, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. The only interaction I've had with you, Lightwind Dragon, is the game or two that we've played before on ranked and seeing you in the leaderboards. So yeah, there we go. Good to see you streaming. Well, thank you. I think I'm just what we're trying to achieve with this particular stream is trying to get a beginner stream going to try and help people who have never played the game before. All of these people are totally brand new, to try and help them to get used to and teach them the mechanics, when to take your turn back, side steps, when to throw, etc, etc. So we're doing some real basic stuff because, as you know, the ranking system in the game is really good at keeping the beginners away from the intermediates, away from the higher level, and then the elites. We don't want to be beginners forever, so that we're trying to do these just to raise the level, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I got my stuff properly pushed in by Lightning Dragon. Not gonna lie. Oh, we got a glitch there. Did someone join in or something? Oh, didn't watch the low. You've got one of your own. You've got one of your own Bad Boys. Oh, Bad Boys got a W in the previous match. Let's go. You have to press I2. Oh, 1, 2. You have to press 1, 2. First, it seems to get out of stamps. You got L2. You got to get out of stamp mode. Otherwise, you can't press X. That's right. Stamp mode is fun once. Right, let's see what's going on. It's great to see this game more popular now. I agree with you. It's always been one of my favourite franchises. I've said this like 14 times on the stream now. VF4 Evo is like one of my top 10 games of all time. And in fighting games, I think I only put Tekken ahead of it in my top 10. Did it beat Street Fighter EX plus Alpha? I can't remember. Danny needs to parry more, I reckon. Well, let's start with the basics, because, you know, where Danny is an experience. Oh, let's get off of my square, girl. She is out. Her people need her. Let's go. But yes, you're right, Carlos. Parrying would be a really good idea if you're absorbing a lot of pressure. I don't remember anything. It's probably why. But I did change my inputs. There we go. There we go. Oh, Danny Sadiq is out. What happened to Danny Sadiq? What happened to Danny Sadiq? Danny, did you mean to jump out of the stream right there, of the room? Had a set of all three. Okay, Danny. All right. Well, GG's, my lad. GG's. I hope you're going to put some time into the game. Aoi, not the easiest character by any stretch of the imagination to get really good with, but very rewarding. She's got a lot of good stuff going for her. Someone who's forgotten they're on right now. Oh, there we go. Iraklis has realised he's there. Right, Bad Boy's voice is Iraklis. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when this mad Oriental chef is throwing his open palms at you? Of course, Iraklis from Vietnam. We could say, being Vietnamese, and our man Kage throwing out the gang signs. Who called the fofo? Whoop whoop! It's the sound of the police. I'll just amuse myself here. Playing online can be kind of unforgiving sometimes for those who are new to the game. Yes, because we don't want them to be beginners forever. Every game needs beginners to come in and become your experienced people. Absolutely. But if you're going to keep them down in the lower ranks, at least give them a chance when they get to level 20 plus, 21 plus, that they have a bit more handle of what they're doing. You play a lot, you will get better. Yes, absolutely. The police will get out. Oh, he's out! His people need him. Braided locks, providing no protection to watery demise. Right, trying to keep him locked down with the mids there. Iraklis trying to decide if he's going to sidestep or not. Is he going to? Positioning with the shin high wall behind him and then mixing him up with the back throw. You weren't going to be teching that one. Oof! Speaking of ring outs, you have to press guard and up forward at the same time to jump out. Iraklis. From a couple of times I've played it, feels mash happy, which I can't bring myself to do, but I also don't know what I'm doing, so who knows. And that's absolutely right, Danny Sadiq. When you're at low level, mashing is what happens in Virtua Fighter. And then when you get better, and at no point am I saying I'm a high level player. At no point am I saying that.
Round 1.
I've gotten to the point when everyone I play is an absolute killer. Yes, but it doesn't mean I'm a high level player. I'm intermediate at best. What I would say is that from intermediate level, one thing that separates the lower level from the intermediate level is the mash doesn't work anywhere near as successfully as it does at a lower level. The 2P spam, the down one spam if you want, the low punch, just jabs in the face and all that. It just doesn't work because sidestep is a thing. Allow who doesn't know how to jump? How strange. Time up! Getting the dub there is harps. I forgot how to do it.
Round 2.
Oh, how to do throw. Okay. Oh, the back throw. So, L2 for normal parry, I think. But then again, I could be wrong and you changed your buttons. It's just all three at the same time. It's just all three. Everyone should play stick. But then, you know, I am ancient. So, stick is what's comfortable for me. I'm just used to it.
Round 3. Ready, go.
Going back to what Lightwing Dragon did say, just playing is going to improve you. Absolutely, it's going to improve you. I mean, that's all I do is I did back in the day. I played VF4 on the one-player mode all the time, and it just meant I got used to my character. When it comes to games and how they reward, in my opinion, a game like Tekken absolutely rewards you for your character knowledge, knowing what's coming, what is punishable, what's a high, what you can sidestep in which direction, and then after that your execution to get the half-life to 80% combos is what... Oof! Big counter hit launch. Didn't know what to do with it though. Playing against a lot of different people. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because there's one thing learning the game, and then there's another thing of learning how people play the game. So yeah, player versus player for show. Like, oh, you're a loud player, you're probably going to do PPP low K or something like that, on a very, very basic level, sort of thing. What was I saying? Was I saying anything important? I can't remember if I was saying anything important. Was I just waffling?
Ready, go.
I can't remember. I'm that old. Oh yeah, so what does it rewards? Okay. But Virtua Fighter, in my opinion, it's not about that. It rewards execution because a lot of the characters require, the combos require you to have that execution there and be really precise with your inputs. And it also rewards system knowledge. If you understand how to play the game, you'll get very, very far. And the things that will trip you up later on in the game is you don't know everybody's move list, you don't know what throws they have. So that's much later though, because you can go around all of that for a long, long way, as long as you understand that you take a turn, you have a decision to make, and then you have an action to do, and that action should be strike, duck, block, throw, sidestep, or whatnot, or wait and see, or whatever, back up. So yeah. So in my opinion, there's a bit of a difference in what is rewarded. They're fighting, and I can't see it. Okay, we'll go back to, again, like I say, it's a 16-year-old game. You've got to treat it with love. All right, you've got to treat it with the love and respect it deserves. My stream stopped working, but I've returned. 1-0 to Bad Boys. Let's go, Bad Boys. Bad Boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the screen doesn't work for you? Dunno. Yeah, Aoi can parry everything. Yeah, Aoi can parry everything. And that's a great thing about the game. Character balance isn't really that much of a big thing in such an old game. Every character has some really strong stuff, and if you let them get on with their really strong stuff, they'll run you over. They'll absolutely run you over. But then, if you can, and now I'm talking about getting to a decent level in the game, if you can get used to what stuff they've got and be able to manage it and contain it, then you have the opportunity to apply your strong stuff. You want to block high most of the time because most lows are minus on hit. I learned that from Rufumunga. One thing you're not going to realise, Mashup, Carlos, is that a lot of punches and kicks are minus on hit too. Getting the sweatery, getting plus frames through hitting people rather than on block is quite rare. You have to have very specific moves that put you in a plus on hit situation, because really plus on hit is a combo starter. So in my example, Akira has got back down forward, so 4-3 P is a 2-2, nice. So 4-3 P. Am I going to throw a stamp up? No, I don't want to do it on the stick because I'll interact with them on the screen. Is a big overhead punch. It's quite slow, and he can cancel out of the end of it into a sidestep or choose to stand still. It's neutral on block, which is very rare. Usually, you totally give up your turn if they block it, and it's plus 7 on hit. I think it is. Single hit is plus on hit with AOE, but combos are a bit minus. That's correct, yeah. So if you do PPP or PP... Oh, we got a match! Let's go! So if you do PPP, or if you do single P, it's plus 5. If you do PP, it's now minus 1. So a lot of things are minus on hit, which means after you get hit, and this is what Danny Sadiq was saying, it's really mash happy. Because after you've taken your turn and got your reward of a bit of damage, then that's now down to you. You're essentially back to a neutral position. It's both of your turns. Yeah, minus 1 is both of your turns. Right there. Heracles won it, obviously, because he's on the screen. Oh, Joe Thibodeau, you take it easy in there. Much love to the family Thib. General Joe, always a pleasure, never a chore, and thank you so much for hanging out, my dear friend. Good to see you again. When did you first play this game? 1 and 2 in the arcades when I was a kid, but then I moved from that to Tekken and Street Fighter, and then I borrowed Virtua Fighter 4 Evo from a mate and never gave it back. So I borrowed it in like 2003, I think. Because I was playing it directly before. I didn't even stream the VF4 Evo. I even streamed a stream playing it like before this game came out. Or even, I think before it was announced, I can't remember. Anyway, that's how long it's been there, how long I've been doing it. But it wasn't my main game. My main game was always Tekken, and then after that Street Fighter. But my main game was Tekken. And then after that, when I got, thank you. After that, when I got back into games, I took a big gap in gaming and a massive gap in fighting games of nearly 20 years, when I was worried about my life and career and stuff like that. Other things took priority. I didn't have the time to play the games like I wanted to. When I came back, I started playing Mortal Kombat. So that was where we all met. Everyone you're seeing on the stream right now are from the MK community, as it goes. Even people in the chat. We haven't had a single person in the chat tonight, apart from the old VF heads. There were a couple of old VF heads earlier on. Fox was in here earlier on. The guy who runs, the guy or gal who runs, what is it? Dropkick events. There we go. So they were in the chat just earlier, but everyone else from MK. And then when I got the chance to, the beginning of last year, I started getting back into the other fighters that I really loved. So I started playing Tekken for basically all of last year. Then when this came out, I just, you know, hands down, I wanted to get back into playing it. And I'm so glad that this 16-year-old, incredibly irrelevant game is all of a sudden found a little bit of relevancy again. His nose is massive. When you have when you've got 15 polygons to make up the entire head, his nose is enormous. Absolutely enormous. He's big boyed. Thank you, Lightwing Dragon. It's a long story, but then I am old, so you know it's easy to. Oh, wrong one. What do I want to do? I want to press that one. I'll put the music on. We've got the music on. Okay, we're good. What's your background, Lightwing Dragon? What? Because obviously you're incredibly good. Like I mentioned, you know, topping the leaderboards and whatnot. What's your background? Because I don't know. I don't know anything about the broader VF community. You're as young as you feel, dude. That's what they say. You're only as young as the woman you feel, apparently. Woman or man, or non-binary, it's up to you. Whatever you relate, whatever your significant other or others is or are. Yeah. But let me tell you, I feel old, bro. I feel old. I'm 41, so I'm beginning to feel every minute of this hard life that I've had. Right, getting in there, they're getting much more comfortable with a lot of their strings, and you're going to get that, like we were saying earlier, have a go and see what works, and what they're finding is working is their multi-hit strings, with characters like Kage and Sarah, Jackie and so on, Pi especially. A lot of characters, I was saying this to Bolt Jr., my eldest, have kind of potted, like canned tracking because they have these long multi-hit strings, so if you try and sidestep, the first 2 hits will miss you, but the 3rd hit could catch you. So that they can try and lock down people's movement with these big long strings if you don't step them in the right way or interrupt them with a down poke or something. Whereas characters like Go and my first Virtua Fighter game is Virtua Fighter 2, an old head, and I respect it. Respect the hell out of it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So you're probably nearly as old as me then. Unless you played Virtua Fighter 2 when you were like 4 or something. I didn't hear what you said. Oh, forget it goes to that black screen. That's quite even. 3 wins, 5 wins. One more, then I'm off. Okay, no worries, Harps, because we're getting up to the 2-hour mark anyway, so it's a good idea to be wrapping things up pretty soon anyway. I remember playing Virtua Fighter 4. I'm in my 30s. Okay, cool. Catch up, young pup. I remember playing Virtua Fighter 4 on the PS2 a little bit when I was really young. And that was my first Virtua Fighter. That was my Virtua Fighter 4 Evo. This one right here was my first serious Virtua Fighter. That's the one I put all the time into quest mode. I just loved the idea of going around all the arcades in Japan, trying to be the king of the arcade and all of that, which is how it used to, there was a lot of that culture, still around back then. There still is now. There's a lot of pride in, repping your arcade in Japan. But now, like when I went to, when I visited Japan and gone to the arcades, all that happens is I get wrecked by some 50-year-old dude on their lunch break or after work. I'm a streamer also and cosplayer. Nice. What do you? Let me throw you. I'll make. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way, Lightwing Dragon. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Bulk and all of that jazz. Really appreciate the love there. I'll make sure I follow you as well. Throw that man or woman a follow. Please let me know. I can't tell specifics from a name like that. Especially that it's 2021. You know, a lot of ambiguous names like Steve.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I'm a guy. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So yeah, throw that man a follow. Oh, he didn't know about the third kick. Ow. Right, yes. That's what I like. This is what I like to see. Get in there and 206 follows, 250, and Bulk will get OnlyFans account. What do you cosplay as? That sounds really, really cool. Attractive guy in his 30s. And he's one of the best players in Virtua Fighter. Gosh, the guy must have the world at his feet. Yeesh. He cosplays as Bulk. I can show you how we're going to do that. You could. Do you interact? Well, clearly, if you're a cosplayer, you must interact on Twitter. So here's me Twitter. Oh yeah, there you go. 70s disco funk. Boom chicka wah wah. Yeah, so that's probably the easiest way to show. Speak of the interest being always there, I completely forgot. Old monkey. Where did Danny go? I think he's got, you know, he works with kids. He's got an early start, so he had to do a few and dip. I can put the link into my Instagram. Pop it in the chat. Make sure it's not a true link, because otherwise Nightbot is going to ban it. Yeah, but put the link in the chat, please do. I don't Instagram because I'm not 12. As we've established, I am a pensioner. My Zimmer frame is just parked up over there, off camera. Yeah. You'll never see me stand up on stream because it takes too long. It's far too noisy. Hunter774 is definitely into Insta. There we go. Thank you so much. So HTTPS. Is it HTTPS? Yes, HTTPS. Instagram/P and then stuff. Please, everyone, click on that. That's so cool. So, I'd love to know if you're able to go to if you would want to go to a Virtua Fighter tournament in cosplay as the character you're playing with. So do you cosplay as Lei? Because I think when we played, you played Lei. Throw those gang signs up, Lau. Yes. Not once have I blocked that hell sweep. Hey bro, we all get hit by it. That was what I always used to get hit by back in the day. See, I picked Akira because, Harper Arts, GG's man, GG's. I hope did you enjoy that, Harps? That was the main question. Did you enjoy your experience? That is the question. I don't play tournaments. It will be a good shout though. Yeah, even if just for fits and sniggles, right? So I'm going to go back to main bulk cam. GG's everybody. It was all right. Okay, that's a start. That's a start. It doesn't have to be the best thing you've had. It doesn't have to be, as exciting as a dance privat for the very first time in the back room, if you know what I mean. But as long as you didn't hate it, you hung around for the whole evening playing games and getting some dubs there. So if you're able to do cool stuff like doing an Azuna drop and whatnot, and that is what you want to do, then great. Let me change the bed while I'm here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to wrap things up there. I hope that the people that did play got to learn a little bit about what the game, like the system of the game, and that's why I thought doing a stream coaching stream for this game is probably more important than it is for other fighting games, because it's really system based. There's a lot of rules. Great stream, Bulk. I did enjoy it. Well, thank you, Harper Larper. It was the idea to do a beginner's stream just popped into my head kind of this afternoon, if I'm really honest with you. But I'm glad that we did it, because for Virtua Fighter it really helps if you do know the system. Say hello to Dinosaur. But these are going around. All the kids are getting these now. When I say kids like my kids, getting all these. They're like stress toys. They even, my 8-year-old and my 5-year-old have called them stress relieving. You know that life is hard when 5-year-olds are talking about stress relief. Right, anyway, good stream, Bulk. I'm off. Stav, it's been a pleasure. Yeah, so we're going to be signing out now. In the meantime, I hope you all got something out of it. Appreciate Lightwing Dragon. Appreciate it. I hope to do it again. We'll do another one. In the meantime, you crazy kids take it easy in there. If the bed falls through, I shall see you in the spring. Look after yourselves and take all the necessary precautions at the maskless hugging parties that we're now allowed to do. Love each other, love all around. I'm going to leave you now with one of the best thanks for watching screens you're going to see on a stream today, that stream being this stream right here that you're part of at the moment. Yeah. GG's everybody. Thanks you so much for the new views and all of that. GG's everybody, and ciao for now.